Well, as Australia prepares to honour our London Olympians, moves are afoot to acknowledge the achievements of a former Australian great. Peter Norman won silver in the 200 metres at Mexico in 1968, but was banned from the following games for standing alongside two medalists who gave the Black Power salute.
Now, Norman quit athletics in protest. He died in 2006. Federal Labor MP Dr Andrew Leigh has tabled a motion in Parliament with the support of Norman's family, and he joins us now from Canberra. Andrew Leigh, good morning to you. A lot of Australians still, they would have seen this iconic photograph hundreds if not thousands of times. They may not know the backstory here, so take us through what happened to Peter Norman.
So, Michael, it's 1968, the Mexico Olympics, and Peter Norman just runs this blistering race. He runs a time of 20 seconds .06, which still stands as the Australian record. It's a time so fast that it would have won him the gold medal in the Sydney 2000 Olympics. An amazing race. And then when they're on the way to the podium, the two African-American athletes say that they are going to give the Black Power salute. And Norman says, "I'll stand with you." He suggests that they split the pair of gloves that they brought so they can both put a fist in the air. And he wears a badge himself for the Olympic Project for Human Rights. But he's never really recognised afterwards. He faces a lot of criticism at the time from the sort of conservative establishment that says sport and politics shouldn't mix. And then even in the Sydney 2000, 2000 Games, we don't give him the recognition that he deserves. And it's just an amazing story because it's the story of how one man can make a difference.
I was going to say, what happened to him, certainly in the short-term period after that, looking to the next Olympics in Munich in 1972?
Well, I've been trying to figure that out. The selectors that selected the athletics team in 1972 have now all passed away, and there's stories that he was ostracised for taking a stand. There's stories that funding prevented the AOC from sending a full complement. What is clear is that he didn't go to the 72 Games, despite repeatedly qualifying for the 100 and the 200 metres, and continually posting world-beating times. And so that ended his career, and I don't think Australia did the right thing by him. I don't think we gave recognition to somebody who'd done so much to stand for racial equality.
And Peter Norman was campaigning for this until he died, sadly, in 2006, and there's a nice twist here because the two American athletes in question, John Carlos and Tommy Smith, actually came to Australia to deliver eulogies for him.
That's right. Carlos and Smith were pallbearers at Peter Norman's funeral. They spoke about him very much as somebody who'd stood for human rights. Someone was telling me on the weekend, somebody who'd been at the 1968 Games, one of the most disgusting things about what happened when Carlos and Smith put their fists in the air were the racist slurs hurled against them by their own white teammates. I think in that context, the notion that Peter Norman, as a white Australian, was standing there doing the right thing ought to make us enormously proud.
Yeah, and his family obviously is quite looking forward to this motion, hopefully getting through the Parliament.
That's right. His 91-year-old mum, Thelma, will be there in the Parliament today, and his sister Elaine is coming as well. Just one last thing, Michael, if I can. There's a statue of Smith and Carlos at San Jose State University. It's got the two of them on the podium, but it doesn't have Peter Norman. And that's deliberate. The idea is that you, as the viewer, should go and stand on that spot where Peter Norman stood, and you should see how it feels to be Peter Norman. So the most beautiful statue in the world commemorating this moment, in some sense, pays tribute to Peter Norman as an everyman. As somebody who did what any of us can do. You know, when we're in those situations where someone is casting a racial slur, we can actually stand up and do the right thing.
OK, Andrew Leigh in Canberra, thanks very much for your time this morning, and good luck on getting that motion through the Parliament.
Thank you, Michael. Good to speak with you.